the punter Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
First and 10. And they're on 25-yard line.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the fool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around, better settle down.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Penix on 1st down. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, Penix. Catch made. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Drake London with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On the give, it's Gordon. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Troy Anderson, that's out with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Falcon now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Dolphins nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Cougar, go.
Willis now. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Give him 8 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
On the jump.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Willis to throw it. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Man in motion here. Thrown on 1st down. Willis. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
1st down now. Ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Hulk on now to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 21-zip already.
Dolphins nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
18 Rebel. 18 Rebel.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. The 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lower the deficit they face. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payment.
Sending him up the middle. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now.
Dolphins 8. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Out
off.
to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. And he takes the return out of
Falcons
bounds.
take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
26. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
70 Lions.
Working now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Big Lions. Let's go.
Hand off to Gordon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis to the air. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Panthers Panther 60. Panther 60. BGB. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Willis looking to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing is Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Willis now, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Dolphins 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
Penix looking to pass. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Broke with a point after. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Willis. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Bisons.
Robinson can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready?
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Lights, go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, my. It's intercepted. How about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Go. Warriors 17. Cowboy 8. Hut, go. Panther 11.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Gordon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Achane from the pistol. Shoves him off. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Willis in the pistol. He's got a man left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Getting out to his left, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again.
Dolphins 22. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Robinson with the return. Jukes away from one. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. This is Robinson. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on first down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 79 Bronco.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43.
43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. Offense in the hurry up here. Penix now. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Dolphins take over as he records his 10th career INT. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's 16 yards on that play. And that was the Dolphins' first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Throwing on first down, Willis. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Chelsea Rangers, Cowboy 80.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. On the move, past the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Playing with Achan here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Come on.
Willis looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Throwing is Willis. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Down two, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Falcons, first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Penix here from the gun. It's his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Penix. It's downfield. He's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons push this to an 8-point game. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons push the lead to 2 scores now.
Falcons 37, Dolphins 28.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Let's go now. Let's go.
2nd down carry for H.A. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
H.A. a first down carry. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense in a hurry up here. They go play action. Here's Willis. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 27 on the play.
19
And the Dolphin
right.
first down.
18, right in. Ready.
From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Back to 50, back to 50.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. Hits the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's second and 15. From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Willis in the pistol. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Got it. Ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go now. 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Rolling left, buying some time. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. But he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap again. Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go! 70 red. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 11.
Penix working from the gun. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Working quickly here.
16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons up by 6. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set up. 70 Timberwolf. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now to give to Bijan. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Probably the pace here as the clock continues to run. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Penix is going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 6, Mikey, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 right.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
No.
A give to Gordon, running left. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
At the 5-yard line.
Willis looking to throw. Drops deep. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. Throwing is Willis. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Back to throw. Headed out right. Caught at the 1. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
1st down from the 42.
Come on, 18, Pioneer, Kennedy Lions. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Willis's pass
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 36-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.